we are hearing from India that there is a possibility of a second wave of COVID coming in, and in the United Kingdom. So, what measures are being taken by the UK government to support students if such thing happens? And what kind of support would be available to the students, international students?
Okay, so I guess there's various different levels of support that are available. Obviously, you mentioned from the UK government side, and I think initially, the fact that there are still flights coming in from India, from across the world into the UK. We are still welcoming international students, into the UK. Obviously, I do believe, and I understand, obviously, as Prachi was saying, the 14-day isolation, it is quite a boring time for a student, I can imagine, but that is a support measure that is in place for students and people alike that are traveling across the world, just to give them that extra bit of security and safety and peace of mind, really, for when they first reach the UK. And I think it is for the benefit of the students, especially to know that they're not going to be exposing themselves to additional potential people with cases as they're traveling. Then I think obviously the support is further embedded by the universities as well. So obviously I can only speak on behalf of the University of Salford, but there's a range of support available to make sure that students aren't feeling too isolated, whether that is in the way of sort of sending out care packages and making sure that the students are having food if they're staying on campus, but also from the academic side as well, where we're trying to make students feel as engaged as possible, by doing these, like online sessions like this, where students are meeting with not only with their professors, but also with one another, as if they would if they were in a classroom. Yes, it is looking like the cases are increasing here in the UK again, but the UK government, has recently announced this tiered system, which will hopefully help as well, because it should offer some freedom for students that are living in the least affected areas across the UK. And I guess the question to students is, would you feel more secure in the UK currently, or at home in India, I guess? And that's something that we just have to be frank about and to consider as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I believe the situation in the United Kingdom is much more controlled than what we are facing in India at this point of time, for sure. I mean, we are talking in terms of 70,000, 80,000 cases a day, where, it's below almost about 1,000 possibly, per day in the United Kingdom at this point of time. But then obviously, the kind of facilities that now have been extended, through the National Health Services, I believe that's much more stronger now. Yeah, and people can feel much more secure over there. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks. Yeah, please.
No, I was just going to say, and obviously, as we are coming to terms with the virus and how we're going to have to live with it for some time, some time longer, unfortunately, we will become more developed in the way we tackle it. There's obviously the track and trace system, which is live now, I think, with a few hiccups at the start, but it seems like that app is becoming more widely used. And again, all of these measures will help students and the general public to live going forward in this post-COVID world, hopefully.
Absolutely, yeah.